And welcome to Waylander Gaming. My apologies. Looks like we've got the MSA game to be done. The confusion is my confusion. The fault is my fault. I actually thought that we were only going to be doing the one matchup, and it was the Rickers channel was going to be doing the game after this. But it looks like all four matches are asked to do here tonight, which we don't mind. We love Mobile Legends. We like watching. We like seeing. We like to do everything with regards to Mobile Legends. So let's get into the matchup. And so we're gonna see it's the bands are Joy, Benedetta, Zask, and Clint. Everybody's readying up, and good luck to both teams. This is No Game No Life up against the Prominence, who's gonna be taking a win here. This is actually two very strong teams. The Prominence, as we know from the channel, an extremely strong team to play against. But I'm looking at this lineup for No Game No Life. They've got some very strong players in here. It's a Zimbabwean squad, as we can see from the flag representing their country. It's Madagascar up against Zimbabwe. Let's get to see what's gonna be cooking in this particular match. So chat, who do we No Game No Life? As we wait for Memphis to press that ready. Oh, I'm sorry. My apologies, just cause I'm gonna get that mic sorted out for you. You just let me know if it's gonna be back to normal as we get into the game itself. So, as we can see, we've got No Game No Life with the first ban of our usual typical 3-ban system. Who are we gonna see as the first ban? So no ban coming out from No Game No Life. So no game, no life, no ban. But it's gonna be the Prominence going for the Hayabusa ban.
Still waters run deep.
My mission is to protect lives.
The Hylos and Ling ban coming out for both teams here. As I get the
Only love and night
streams just shared everywhere I can. Alright, so kill Pluto with a Sicilian pick right off the bat for Vendetta going for the Ruby, as we've seen Vendetta use that Ruby to great advantage across actually the whole of Conquerors of Dawn. Mystique there going for the Aurora pick, and K2 Sakuna hovering around the Edith. Is he gonna lock down that Edith? Well, let's get to see.
I'm the priestess of primal lightning, the hunter of all the evil.
It's just cause. Leo Castro, how can I put my team in the tourney? Well, Angola in the building. Thank you, Angola, for tuning in here, Leo. Nice to have you with us. Well, just send a message on any one of the groups. I'm sure you can just try and get in contact with one of the moderators and stuff here. We'll see how we can get you involved in these tournaments. There's quite a few tournaments coming up, but as I'm saying this year, the rest of the picks are coming out. It's going to be a Bruno, an Inspire Bruno. Second one for the evening I'm getting to see here. And a Camilla pick coming out from the side of Slim Shady. He loves that Camilla pick. It's going to combo with the Aurora and Ruby ever so well. The final ban being Roger for the side of the Prominence. Roger right now, extremely strong hero. No one really wants to go up against a Roger.
Need some stitches? I can help.
So we've got the Melissa ban as the final ban coming out. How are they gonna respond?
Gaze upon the edge of the void.
Being picked up by Memphis. Haven't seen him on the Nolan just yet, but so far Memphis has been owning this jungle, Oh, nice from Baby 29 there, going for a hard counter with the Mincetar to that Nolan, saying, yeah, King's Calling is waiting for you. You want to jump in and jump out and dance around and kill my mage?
Sand rises when I give the word.
So Killer Pluto, they want to save him. They don't want to let him die. And we get to see the Shrin pick, or Sun as we like to say it here in our server, in the jungle. LRD Alpha going for the pick in the jungle, and it's gonna be the Khalid as the final pick coming out for the side of the Prominence here. The mighty asking, is that is a shake? Well, looks like we've got another Bruno Inspire in the building with Warcry, just so you can see. So that's going to be a ton of damage coming out. Sean Tanaka, so Baby 29 so supporter looks like it. It's saying that he's going to be fire. Somebody's going to be cooking. Let's see if that Mincetar can. But from the emblem, it's a damage Mincetar. So no life, no game, no life. Looking for a lot of... There's actually a ton of damage coming out from there. Whereas the Prominence got a little bit of sustain on their part, but let's see how this particular matchup goes. We know what the emblem setups are, we know what the picks are, we know what the bans are. Let's see how this is gonna be executed. Both jungles, as per usual, starting off on the same side of the map. Gonna make that gold lane rotation. It is a Bruno up against a Ruby in the gold lane, but we have seen Vendetta use that Ruby in the gold lane to great effect. Winning the Conquerors of Dawn tournament the last time round with that in all 4 matches, pulling the Ruby gold lane. Some Shady having the Aurora clear the wave quite quickly. Looks like Memphis is gonna go for that Little Wanderer there. We see LRG Alpha deciding against contesting for the Litho. He wants to rush the level 4 getter as quickly as he possibly can. The Edith helping him there in the jungle. K2 Sakuna. Well, the Edith's gonna give the teammate a lot of time to actually get the farm going. Oh, Aurora making the rotation. Once you get the stun in, she does get the stun in. Onto the creep with the recall spams coming out. Making the rotation. Aurora already there. Camilla coming in to help scout. Aurora just doesn't want to let the poor Monkey King there get any farm. Edith trying to get some stun. It's this one. Oh, the burst damage coming out is Edith trying to protect a teammate. Pays the price. And as you can see, Memphis, he wants to go under the turret. He gets the ultimate out. It's the Bruno who falls the Prominence, pulling out a 2-0 lead right here at the 1 minute 40-second mark up here. Stun onto the Sicilian. A Prominence, they just keep on getting better and better, my word. Ooh, rotation quickly towards the turtle. It is 3 seconds up for the turtle. Finally, we get to see the Monkey King getting his level 4 up and going. Just cause asking where's Scarpscankle and Ginger Ninja. Ginger Ninja is indisposed. He unfortunately had an extra shift to pull in at work. And Scarpscankle is on the other stream with the King of the Hill friendly tournament here going. And again, for those of you tuning in, if you're wondering why we're a little bit late, that is entirely my fault here. Don't nobody blame the MSA staff. They were nice and early. It was Waylander doing his own stupid things. Oh, engagement on the mid lane. It's the Khalid with a sandstorm coming out there, getting the kill. It's gonna be one more down. It is the Edith who falls again. As we see quick rotations here towards the jungle. The Ruby giving vision. They want to see if they can actually do something. Oh, the follow-up onto the Swin. He's trying to run away. Cursed Blood lands out. Lands with a stun. Edith's coming back in there. Son, he manages to get out. The Ruby tries to flicker in to do the damage, but there's Bruno. Bruno coming in here. King's Calling lands. They catch all 3. Is there a follow-up? Yes, there is. Memphis tries to get in there. He does manage to pick up 2. It's gonna be 3 for 3 exchange. The Khalid and the Nolan coming in clutch for their teammates. Sicilian pops that ultimate and starts zoning that Nolan away. Saying, Nolan, you did enough dashing in there. No more dashes for you. Time you leave my mid lane turret alone. lane wave got pushed in there. It is 6-3 to the side of the Prominence now. Built up a healthy gold lead at this moment. 3k gold lead at 3, going up 4 minutes into the match as you see them with this 4-1 split. Nice wraparound. Waiting for the waves to push in. Camilla coming in. Gonna turret dive. Gets the stun off with the follow-up. Bye-bye, Bruno. Under the turret. No game, no life, making the rotation across. Wanna protect this mid lane, but the Ruby, she's cut the wave. It's still a 4v3 situation. Curse Blood comes out finally. The follow-up damage, racing field from the Aurora. They take down 2 under the turret. And the turret. The Prominence being prominently in front here. Invasion onto the turn. They're gonna go for him. They got the standoff and the kill. Nolan unstoppable. Memphis doing Memphis things here in the jungle. Just going wild. Does Nolan 5-0 and 2. This is a fit Nolan at this moment in time. The turret being poked in, the Camilla taking a bit of damage, the turret saying hello. Camilla, let me poke you down. It is the second turtle of the game. This one is definitely going to go uncontested. Though we get the Mincetar trying to get a bit of a steal in there, slightly delayed in terms of getting that skill off. I mean the animation, but he did try. Nice attempt from the Mincetar there. So, no game, no life, fans. What can you possibly do? Jaskar saying, or Stoner69 saying that GG's game is done. Well, if you let a son get fed, I mean, it just depends on how many stacks he gets. I'm assuming he's gonna go for the Thunderbelt combination. But let's see if they can pull it back. As we know, we've seen bigger pullbacks in this game, but the way the Prominence are playing right now with their 7k gold lead at 5.5 minutes is gonna be really difficult. Oh, engagement under the turret, the follow-up, the car lead, and he survives through the whole thing. What madness is this? Oh my word, the Prominence just storming through here. It is the 2 turrets down. The Monkey King is there in the bushes. He wants to protect this tier 3 turret, but I'm sure the Prominence are going to make the rotation towards the mid. They want all these tier 1 turrets down. They want to get to that the juicy, the meaty part of the map here. Oh, stun, engagement, follow up, their Prominence rolling through there, managing to pick up one. Zathar taking a lot of damage. King's calling under the turret, doesn't land onto anybody. Ruby doing a lot of CC, but the team is there. There's just so much CC from the side of the Prominence here. It's just like, as soon as somebody engages, it's just like one person engages onto another person, Oh, the stun comes out. Aurora, she still didn't even pop the passive, and they get the Monkey King down as well. As the Sicilian, this tier 2 turret going in, they're focusing it. They're Ruby with a flicker hook. Sandstorm comes in with a follow-up. Curse Blood landing as well. It's gonna be 4 down for the side of no king, no life. It's just Bruno left alive, trying to defend the mid lane. Shields popping. It is the third and final turtle for the game. Are they going to take it? It is another 1 minute to the Lord. Or are they going to take go for the Lord objective? Try to end this game early. We being engaged upon by this son here, by the Monkey King. But she's taking so much sustain back from there. That actually a Ruby, if you think about it, that passive's going to proc really nicely. Ooh, and the Monkey King falls down once more. It's Sun in the jungle, biting the dust. And as you can see, Prominence don't really want to engage on this yet. They know it's another 20 seconds to that first 8-minute Lord. Nice discipline from them, good planning, realizing that they're in such a commanding position. It is 13k gold lead at 8 minutes into the match. This is gonna be a mountain to climb if you're gonna be no game, no life. How are they gonna respond to this? Can they respond to this? They've gotta wait for this Sicilian to get online. He's gotta build the stacks up there. As you get to see the Prominence taking full advantage. They're even delaying when they go for the Lord. They're just pushing lanes in, clearing jungle, not leaving farm available for the side of no king, no life. And now they make the rotation, as we can see, onto the first Lord of the game at 8.5 minutes. they should be able to take this uncontested, but will they be able to end with this? They've got only one tier 2 turret standing in their way on the top lane, and it's onto the meat of the tier 3 turrets. Will this unenhanced Lord be the Lord that they need? Into the jungle once more, Edith trying to give Vision the sun there, saying that I'm not going to get my blue buff, so I might as well take yours. Positioning. Oh, Nolan wants to try to get a jump in there. Tier 2 turret still standing. Aurora poking it down, taking it. So all... Oh, Sandstorm comes out, but he misses. King's Calling was baited out there as well. So both XP laners without their ultimates, as we see the Lord making its way slow and stately down the mid lane. Waves being pushed in. Is it going to be a full 5-man 5v5 brawl in this particular moment in time? There is a 17k gold lead to the side of the Prominence. They're going in. Nolan with a burst damage. Follow up. It's the Mincetar and the Edith that bite the dust. The follow up from the team is Nolan. He's into the backline. He manages to take down the Bruno as well. Lord into the base. We see the turret lock going on. Sandstorm into the backline. It's the Sicilian who falls. It's only the Monkey King left alive, and the Lord smacking that Nexus. First game dominantly to the Prominence. Well played to them in this matchup. So the Prominence taking this first win here in this best of 3 round of 32 games here in the MSA Cup. As we can see, the performances here from the side of the Prominence, my word. But will No King No Life have a plan to deal with them in the next matchup? Well, I know some of the players in here. They are pretty decent players. Will they be able to do it? Yeah, as Sean saying here, it's a 10-minute, 1-second game. That is kind of quick. But let's get into the second matchup here, bring you some more action. Let's get to see what's going on as we wait to be invited into the lobby. Okay, Slim Shady inviting me into the lobby. Thank you, Slim Shady there. As we've got both teams in, there's going to be a positional switch in here. Let's get the bands going. Let's wait for our referee to get us started, get the show on the road, get us back to being all excited again. For those of you watching here this particular matchup, if you don't mind pressing that subscribe button and the share and the notification bell and the like button as well, that would be highly appreciated. Thank you all for watching, all of you here. It is the Late Show. But most definitely, thank you for tuning in to watch all these games. I mean, I know it's the MSA, so it's going to be exciting. As you can see, that first match was storming. So we got the bands coming out here. It is Clinton Zask for the side of the Prominence, and No Game No Life going for the Ruby Joy. So just for those of you who are all into the statistics, pen and paper, maybe you can write down, take note. Clinton Zask, Ruby and Joy. As we wait for the teams to ready up, and we can get going into the usual, the typical, the normal 3-band system. Alright, so we've got everybody ready. I hope you at home are ready. Is it gonna be another storming performance from the Prominence, or are No Game No Life gonna be able to bring this back, even out the series 1-1? Let's get into the action. Let's get to see what's going on. So we get into the usual, the typical bands at this moment in time. Just Cause 30 saying, yeah, I love the late shows. Yeah, Just Cause, we love having you with us. So Hayabusa ban again coming out for the side of the Prominence. And the Muller ban in response by No Game No Life. That's quite a clever ban coming in from them, realizing that the cursed blood is just something you don't want to deal with. You don't want to get cursed like that. especially with the way that the Prominence combine their combos with Slim Shady on that Camilla. Slim Shady could be one of the best Camillas I've seen in the server. Ooh, a Ling Band coming out here for the side of the Prominence. But it still leaves quite a few meta picks still open. Maybe 29. What are you gonna go for as a ban? It's the Nolan ban. Also a respect ban. 2 respect bans. Although one was a meta respect ban. Slim Shady picking up the high loss, realizing it is open. How are No Game, No Life gonna respond? They're saying that CC is coming. He thinks could possibly be. Let's get to see. Again with the Sicilian pick and a Edith. So they go for a very similar draft to what they had in the first game, to No Game, No Life. LRT Alpha picking up the Sicilian and K2 Sakuna going on the Edith. Vendetta with the X-Borg pick. That X-Borg's gonna be something to deal with. But it looks like there might be a lane swap because we do have a player swap. So I'm gonna butcher this name of the player that's been brought in for the side of the Prominence. Please forgive me. It is Bogose Detana. This comes in as a substitute. Ooh, we get to see a Roger. Roger was left open. Roger got picked. Mystique going for the Savior pick, which, as I'm sure you've heard me say before, I'm like, I'm not such a fan of Savior, but the way Mystique plays Savior is just deadly. We've seen some clutch CCs plays and snipes, global snipes coming out from Mystique there on the Savior. The Ruby ban coming out from the side of No Game, No Life. They were like, no, we don't want to deal with this Ruby in the gold. They gave our...
I am the moonlight that breaks through the darkness.
Interesting. Is that a respect ban? I'm not particularly sure. Almost right, says Teal. Oh, well, I'm trying. Maybe when if you guys can send a message in the Wayland, I'm sure you're part of the Wayland Gaming WhatsApp. Just go send a voice note and tag me in it. It's supposed to be sounding like. Oh, baby 29 going for a Terresta pick. Nice combination play is gonna be coming out here from the side of No Game, No Life. They've got the Edith stun with the Sicilian and that Terresta with the penalty. So Memphis picking up. Is he gonna lock it down? Is he gonna lock down that Hanzo of his? We've seen him use this. Oh, he switches it at the last second, going for the Hellcut. Wants to have the ability to dive in on the backline, knowing that it's Killer Pluto with the MM pick just remaining. Unless they're gonna go for a... Oh, no, wait. They do switch up. It's Roger, not Roger Jungle. It's gonna be Roger in the gold lane with Inspire again. So what do you think, chat, about a Roger? Oh, what was this? That couldn't have been a lag out, was it? Killer Pluto with another mage pick, unless they're gonna go for a Lilia. Realize that it was... Oh, that's why they switched it up. They realized that it was gonna be X-Borg in the gold lane, because it's the Yuzon pick that came in. Fast fingers there, fancy thinking from the side of No Game, No Life. So it's either going to be the X-Borg or the Yuzong there in the gold lane. That's going to be interesting to see. Going for the double fighter comp, which I have seen in a couple of MPL matches. They use the fighter comp very much to their advantage, but it is a extremely aggressive composition. So if any team wants to practice and try using this, you got to realize that fighters are strong in the early and mid game, and then towards the late game they do fall off a bit. So if you go for a double fighter composition, then you have to be able to play aggressively. But let's see if the Prominence will be using this to their advantage. It is going to be Export Gold.
Till the enemy reaches the battlefield.
It's Export Gold. And from the emblem setup, it's going to be Yuzong damage. So both jungles, as per usual, starting for their jungle on the same side. Terizla giving his jungler a bit of help here to clear out this jungle. Edith also throwing in some skills in there. Roger not wanting to contest the litho, making his way across. Wants to get the farm done nice and quickly. Very similar start off to the previous matchup. Oh, they went for the Sicilian in the gold lane. But ooh, look at the damage coming out from the export there. Just trying to zone the Sicilian away from getting any particular bit of farm. But Sicilian just needs to get those stacks. Poke damage after poke damage. Mid lane, waves being cleared up. Mystique doing quite a nice job there, clearing wave a bit faster than the Lilia, which is interesting. Slim Shady going into the jungle. They want to again this Mystique stealing the farm away from his team, the enemy jungler. Not giving him space. So we have a 4v4 situation here in the gold lane. Vendetta trying to get a bit of poke in there. Are we going to see the teams engage? No, they decide to back off, check in jungle, seeing where they can create a bit of space to move across. The Yuzong is trying to get this cap, wants to get this level 4 going quickly so that he's going to have the Black Dragon form. It is, as we can see on the screen, another 10 seconds for the next major objective, as you see the Prominence already in position, nice and early. Memphis scouting around there, just waiting for his team to follow up. Are they going to engage? Yes, they do. Petrify lands onto the Roger. Passive procs from the Yuzong. First blood to the side of the Prominence. There's the follow-up stuns onto the Edith, but she has to flicker out of there. As Memphis on the Hellcut starts this next turtle. But we do have Terizla. He's got the penalty zone. He just gets a bit of poke onto the Hylos, but it is an uncontested turtle. Lots of damage coming out onto Slim Shady on the Hylos there from the Terizla. Keiju Sukuna just wants to give his Roger a bit of space so he can take his farm. Lilia using the river speed there to make the rotation quite quickly across. The Sicilian now having, once it's level 4, the Sicilian is going to have the better time against the Xbox, though he does get the engagement off there. Are they going to have the follow-up? The stun's coming out. Xbox doesn't have a shield. He flickers, but Lilia, Black Shoes being committed. The stun comes out from the Edith, trying to protect her teammates. Not quite level 4 yet. Oh my god, the damage coming out onto Keiju Sukuna, but he manages to get away. Oh, the Savior with the kill. The snipe. The Lost Insanity comes out. It's gonna be another kill there, knowing the Black Shoes was out. Roger, he wants to get in. Can he get into that wolf form? Can he get the dive off? He does. He lands. He gets one kill. Oh, he has to go back under the turret. Is he gonna fall? Yes, he does. Memphis with the snipe. Those deadly poison stingers coming out and just saying, bang, thank you, goodbye. So it is 4-1 at this moment to the side of the Prominence. They have picked up a 3k gold lead at this moment in time. Oh, Edith almost landing the stun onto Memphis there on the tile cut. Yuzong clearing his wave already. Look at the level advantage between the Yuzong and the Terizla. He's like almost level 7. The Terizla is just getting to level 6 at this moment. But while I'm saying that, there looks to be some action here in the mid lane. No action. They faked the action. But Hellcut, he's waiting patiently. He knows there's a potential opportunity. Poke damage coming out onto the Terizla. But Terizla is a tanky boy. Oh, here in the mid lane, engagement onto the Xavier. Golden Pathway comes out from the Hylos to save his teammate. Heals him up a little bit here as they get ready for the next major objective of the game, which is the second Lord. The Prominence already in position, moving so well together as a unit. The Sicilian trying to get some stacks. If this goal gets towards the late game side, it's going to be a bit difficult to deal with a Sicilian. with the team comp that the Prominence has. But so they gotta use that double fighter comp to actually uncontested. Stun comes out onto 2, revitalize. The Xavier, he's almost low, but comes back in the bushes with a snipe, and they go on a follow-up. Stun comes out, Xborg with a last insanity, landing onto 2. The Roger, he's so slippery, he manages to escape this, but it's the Edith that falls there in between the 2 turrets in the mid lane. Ooh, the Memphis, he jumps in there onto Killer Pluto, manages to do quite a bit of damage, but he does survive. And as we see, Baby 29 taking the opportunity to take the first turret of the game. Saying to himself, yeah, kills are good, kills are nice, but turrets wins games. Engagement, last insanity, onto the Sicilian. Sicilian goes goodbye. Roger trying to get the dive in. He's got the damage. Can he actually manage to do this with a double kill? No, he manages to pick up just the 1. But nice from him there. Mystique tried to get a snipe in there into the bushes. Edith coming to protect her jungler there at this moment in time. The mid lane wave was being pushed in quite nicely, but as you can see, there is a mid lane push being done from the side of No King No Life. Memphis, he's in a nice position here. Xborg trying to get a bit of poke there. Wants to bait out some skills. Oh, Memphis with the Sky Piercer. What a beautiful camp from him there. Realizing that the Sicilian was spawning and coming back through the top lane. Beautiful play from him. Being pushed in here. Do they manage to take it down? Oh, just a sliver of health. But Yuzong engages onto the Terizla. Gets the passive to be procced. He's going to sustain through all of this Terizla. Now they're going to go on the hunt. Hylos is in position. Ultimate comes out. The stun is there. The follow-up. The Sky Piercer procced. It's just another kill to Memphis on this Halcut. 5-0 and 1. Beautiful teamwork from the side of the Prominence. It being pushed in, stun comes out from the Xavier, but so much damage from the Lilia. Oh my word, almost picking up a solo kill there, but the turtle does go to the side of the Prominence through this. It is the third and final turtle for the game. Evening up the turrets there, Yuzong taking the opportunity where there was a kill on the Terizla, using that opportunity to take down that bot lane turret. Now makes a rotation towards mid. It's going to be the battle of the mid lanes. Who's going to take the mid lane turret down first? Xborg getting a bit of poke there. Edith trying to do something. Gets the stun off under the turret. Pops the ultimate. But this Hellcut, he's so fed at this moment in time. He's just going on. Oh, the ult comes out. Xborg with the last insanity follow-up, landing onto 2. It's the Roger that falls. The Yuzong penalty zone catches all 5, but there's nobody alive in terms of the damage dealers to do anything. What a bitch. Oh, look at this Hellcut. He just doesn't care about turrets anymore. He's like, I'm gonna kill everybody. How many stacks does he have at the 60 stacks on the Sky Piercer at 8.5 minutes into the game? No wonder. Mid lane turret falls. It's only the tier 2 turrets left in. Black Dragon form gets committed from the side of the Prominence. They're engaging here. Stuns come out. Oh, Hellcut taking down the first tier 2 turret there with the help of his teammates from the Xavier and the Hylos. As they go into push. Oh, Hellcut commits the ultimate, trying to force the black shoes out from the Lilia there. As we see the Prominence taking control of this map, taking control of the second game. It's a 10k gold lead at almost 10 minutes into the match. Yeah, just cause saying that Memphis is going wild. He is going wild. As you can see, the first Lord of the game is up. They did end it with the first Lord of the game in the first matchup. Are they going to be able to do the same here in the second? What do you think, chat? Is it going to be another quick end? Will No Game No Life be able to defend this? They do have that penalty zone. They do have the damage coming out from the Edith, the Sicilian, and the Lilia. There's a lot of magic damage. I'm actually interested to see. There isn't much magic defense except for the X-Borg on the side of the Prominence. Interesting Lord making its way into the base, but the Prominence leaving the Lord to go all in on its own. They don't really want to try and push it there. They know that with the skills that No Game No Life have available to them, you can actually die under the turret. That could swing things slightly in a different advantage. It just takes a couple of bad engagements, but so far there hasn't been much from the Prominence in terms of bad engagements. They've been showcasing their stuff. Damage onto the Terizla. X-Borg gets a bit of poke. Hellcut, he's just jumping in everywhere. Wants to get this lane being pushed in. His teammates come creating space for him. They manage to take the first tier turret down for the game. It is here on the bot lane side. The Savior being an absolute annoyance. It's like stun, ulti, stun, ulti. No matter where you are on the map, you're just taking damage. I wonder how far he is away from the Wishing Lantern. Then it's going to be some serious damage that you could be taking from across the map. Oh, the stun comes out onto the Lilia. She has to commit the black shoes to get away. Lots of pressure being put on the lanes here by the side of the Prominence. Poke damage onto the Xavier, but he is in a... The wall is there to protect him and his teammates as well. Look at Slim Shady. He's just standing there right there by the wall. He doesn't care. Is he lagging? No, he's not. He's just doing his own thing. Golden Pathway, Revitalize, engaging there. The penalty zone. The Yuzong with a Black Dragon form. The follow-up from his team. They're going wild. They managed to take down one, but it is Slim Shady who falls himself as the mid lane turret is being pushed in here. Memphis, he's into the backline there. He just wants to get more and more kills. He's like, I don't care. I just want kills. Ooh, the immortality comes out from the X-Borg. Last insanity committed. He's right there under the turret. Does he have the damage to deal with it? No, he doesn't. He flickers out from there. The Roger gets the kill. Oh, nice play from the Roger there, getting the kill. Overextension, but the mid lane turret has fallen down here through all this engagement. It is another 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, and then soon to be 1 as we see the enhanced Lord of the Game coming up. The Prominence making their rotations quickly towards the side here. They just need their team in, but it is a 4v5 situation here. No Game No Life gonna contest this? Yes, they are. They want to make the movement in. It's the Edith. She's trying to get inside there. Oh, look at the damage. Oh my word. Not even the ability to proc that black the black shoes from the Lilia. It's the Yuzong. He's into the backline. He's just chasing everybody. Oh, the zoning. Is he going to be able to survive? His passive keeps proccing. He does fall again to the Roger, but they do manage to take down 2. Is it going to be 3? There's the Hellcut. He's going to make it 4. It's like, what, 3? Why do we need 3 kills? Let's just take the 4. Let's get onto the turret lock. Are they going to be locking this down? Yes, they are. Dancing around the Nexus. The game goes 2-0 to the side of the Prominence. Storming through here with an absolutely dominant performance in this round of 32. Well played to them. But I'm sure with No Game No Life, they're going to look at this here. They're going to say, right, gentlemen, it's back to the drawing board. We're going to have to figure out a strategy here to deal with. I mean, the Prominence is a really strong team. They're one of the best teams in our server at this moment in time. So losing to them is just a learning experience. So I'm sure No Game No Life, they've got the ability to bounce back from this. They're gonna come up with a plan. They're gonna figure their way out of this and come back stronger next time around. But congratulations go to the Prominence, taking this 2-0 in this round of 32 MSA knockout stages. well done to them. But as we end this particular live stream, thank you again, everybody, for tuning in to watch. If you haven't pressed that subscribe button, the like and share, and notification bell, I would really appreciate if you do so. And if you still are interested in watching more Mobile Legends games, we also have another live stream happening at the same moment in time. You can just switch from this video to the next video, which is currently live. It is King of the Hill friendly. It's a friendly tournament. Right now we're watching the Wolves up against the Ninth Order, and it is in a proper 5-man lobby. So if you want to check that out, it's on the Waylander Gaming live streams here. That's happening right now at this moment in time. But thank you all for watching. From myself, Waylander, this is gonna be goodbye and good night.